ArsenalFanTV, DT, have you ever seen anything like that today, first of all? I mean, I can't understand it. I came out of the ground, right, and the Spurs, it was nice and quiet outside the ground because they stopped all the Spurs fans from coming down.
Yeah.
And then the Spurs official said to me, oh, actually, you got to film on the main road. I said, are you mad? There's about 1 million of them down here waiting for us, right? But listen, it is what it is. We still have to get the job done. It was poor today.
Yeah.
We hanged in there till half time, and you were thinking to yourself, all right, quite resilient up until half time, but just in a moment, the game's gone.
The story of our season, isn't it? How many times have we conceded goals straight after conceding the first one? It's us to a T. Whether it was a penalty or not, I ain't seen the highlights, don't really want to see it. I don't know what Harry Kane...
Well, it's a big call, isn't it? Because at 1-0, we're still in the game. Yeah. We're still in the game at 1-0, but if it is... For me, I don't know. I'm far away from it. It looked like a dive. I'll probably get mugged off and prove wrong. Yeah. But
look, at the end of the day, let's look at other contributing factors. Let's not blame whether it was a penalty or not. The team selection was wrong from the beginning. Like I've told you 100 times before, I praise Arsene when he does things right, and I'll criticise him when he does things wrong. As far as I'm concerned, he got the team selection wrong. I have no idea why Rob Holding wasn't playing. I have no idea why Aaron Ramsey was playing. I have no idea why Olivier Giroud was playing. Giroud hasn't done nothing in weeks. Every time I see him, he just looks slow, like he can't be bothered, doesn't hold the ball up. He was poor against Man City, poor when he come on the other night, poor again today. Danny Welbeck at least stretched Tottenham in that last 15, but the game was already done. So, you know, like I said, the damage was done. The way I'm looking at things right now is I want this embarrassment to stop, okay? I'm sitting there right next to the Spurs end, and I've got their fans singing about, you know, Wenger, we want you to stay. And I'm sitting there thinking, this is the first year in 20 you finished above us. The guy's won more titles than you have in your history, but yet you're still mugging us off. And it's just so embarrassing. It's so degrading. I don't want to feel that anymore, Robbie. I don't want to feel it anymore as an Arsenal fan. And it's just, yeah, maybe this is how Tottenham fans have felt for a long time. But we're a bigger club than Tottenham. Much bigger club than them. So I don't want to feel this pain. I don't want to feel... We need this club to act in the summer.
What needs to be done? I mean, listen, let's presume... I know what you say about the manager and that, but let's presume the manager stays, right? What needs to be done?
I don't know what can be done. You look at the way the players are playing under Arsene Wenger right now. Do they look like they're playing for him? In a sense that they're putting the performances. They're not putting no performances in, Robbie. There's no... This was a local derby. Last ever derby at White Hart Lane. You've had ex-players like Henry and all that coming out this week saying if he had the opportunity of ending Tottenham's title run, you wouldn't need to say anything to him. But yet then players come out there like... So, yeah, it was great that you beat Man City. Yeah, it was great that you ground out a result against Leicester. But then you go back to how it was all along. The story of our season, it was poor. So poor. I didn't see any kind of fight.
But there was a bit of fight in the first half. Come on. It was,
do you know what?
There was a bit of fight. You know, they came at us. And we've got to remember that they're unbeaten at this place. They've blown away everybody at White Hart Lane this season. So we've got to remember that. We've got to remember that we're bound to be a bit more defensive. You know, at the start of the game, got to the half-time, 0-0. The goal was a little bit of a scrappy goal, you know, that they got. But I don't know. Maybe that penalty decision is going to be bigger than we think. I don't know. As I said, I haven't seen it.
I think that, you know, at the end of the day, they missed two absolute sitters in that first half.
They did, yeah.
Dele Alli and Ericsson. And it's, you know, we only really had a shot from Ramsey. That was it in the first half. And it was just... It wasn't so much that they weren't fighting in that first half. It was just the lack of ideas, the lack of creativity. There was nothing. And I was already going, oh, God almighty, please wake up in the second half. And then once the first went in, you sat there. And fans, like-minded, sat there and went, here we go. Here we go again. And then a minute later, they go and get a penalty. It's 2-0. And then after that, there just doesn't seem to be any fight or, you know, like I said, Robbie, I want this embarrassment to end. I want...
So what's the surgery you want to see in the summer?
Jesus Christ, this is like...
Just give me a couple, don't go.
This is open heart surgery, isn't it? It's the first thing is the manager. We do need Kroenke out, but that's a bigger thing. It's going to be a lot harder. So Arsene Wenger's the first one that's got to go. That's the first change.
But if he doesn't, then what?
Then I think we're going to have more of the same. And we're going to have more of Tottenham finishing above us, and we're going to have more of feeling like this. That's my feeling. The only slight little thing that might help us next season is the fact that Tottenham are playing at Wembley. That might be the only thing. So how they adapt to playing at Wembley on a consistent basis. But
can Arsenal still get top 4?
You know what? Yeah, we can. Based on the fact that other teams are throwing it away more than anything. It's, Man City have dropped points again 2 games in a row. Man United have dropped points again 2 games in a row. Liverpool are dropping points. So it's like everyone's trying to get us in the top 4. But listen, all it will do is paper over the cracks again, Robbie. And this was my problem last year. We beat Tottenham to second last year. Everyone come out after we beat Aston Villa and was all happy and all it did was paper over the cracks.
Okay.
Don't happen again, please.